Hey guys, Trey Campbell here, coming at you with a video. This will be short and sweet. Don't want to take up too much of your time. Just recent findings on the /ES or aka futures market altogether. This is a little different than the Forex market just because we can measure it, and I have officially been able to come up with a way to measure out deviation levels. So this is important to us, especially if we want to day trade. Forex is great, but I'm telling you, Forex is really, if you want to day trade it, that's completely and 100% your choice. If you're going to day trade, I would suggest that you day trade something that you can get a statistical edge against in your favor, and by all the measurements that we can take and the mathematics that you can do with the futures markets, we can have a statistical edge. And by that I mean with deviation levels and value area. So value area, this, and also too, all future traders, the big ones, the ones in New York, the ones that are trading this stuff big time, they all have this plotted on their chart. So deviation levels are very important, especially to the big guys, so we need to be paying attention to those. And if we're trading, if we want to trade quick and day trade and sit here and trade, as a team here, we need that edge so we can all be successful. So what I have done is I've actually I'm trying something new. I'm actually going to be sharing my charts. So if you have Thinkorswim, I'm going to be uploading these, and I'll be sharing the link over to you in the chat room, and it'll look just like this right here. And you just simply click on it, and it's going to bring you to this page here, and you just highlight it and right click it and copy it, and then you just snap back over here to your Thinkorswim platform and go up here to this setup up here in the right corner, and go right here to open shared item. Now this is very important. You can't right click to paste here. So if you've got Apple product, it's you're gonna put push Apple V as in Victor, and if you have Windows, you're gonna put Control V, and it will paste that for you. And then you hit preview. It's going to come up. It's going to say Trey's chart or whatever I name it. You'll know it's me because I always put some kind of Trey in there, so you know it's from me. And then you just simply click open, and what's going to happen is you're going to get this right here. This is my screen, and I'm going to set the Forex up every week with the 3-line system, and you're going to have that automatically put on your chart. And I'll just give you a quick run through of my charting. This is all Forex, right? And most of the time it'll be in the daily form, and except for these last two little windows here, these are my 2 day trades, day trading windows. And you'll notice that MBEV is right there because I trade it just about every day. And now I have /ES right here because I'm planning on trading it every day as well with Nadex. So what we want to do is, with this setup here, you can kind of have an overlook of everything. And if you want to see it, you just come down here, you just right click the chart, come down here and maximize sell, and you get the whole picture. So if you're trading this chart, you can just sit here and watch it. Pull up your Nadex and put a trade on. So let me go over these deviation levels really fast for you. This took me a very, very long time to figure out, and now that I've got it figured out, man, it's really awesome stuff. I feel like $1 million right now, and you should too, because I'm gonna be sending you this every night so you can study it, and we're going to build a plan, and we're going to go with that plan. So we can all make money and be successful at this. So basically what I have here is you have these deviation levels plotted, right? And this is just measured moves. This is 0.5 deviation, a 1 standard move deviation, and a 1.5 move deviation. Now I'll pull up the bell curve and all that, but I'm sure you guys know what that is and what it means and how it works. But basically, if you're going to day trade, I highly suggest that you trade with something you can really have a statistical edge against, and being able to measure the moves and the expected moves, statistically speaking, of course. But 99.9% of the time, these levels are, just self-fulfilling, because every, big time player has these levels on their charts. This is really big. This gray box is called a value area box. Basically what it means is there's about 100 different ways to play them. You can play these, and there's videos you can watch that are much more educational than what I'm one to be able to teach you. But they have rules again with the box, the bounce off the box, the 80% rule, which states that if price comes out of the box, comes back into the box, and stays within the box, there's an 80% chance that price will come down to this level. 80% chance that it will come down to that level. That's amazing, right? Another statistic for you is plus 0.1 or -1 has like an 86 or 85% chance that price stays within this zone. Plus 1.5 is really just, it's like a 60% chance, but you can really get good plays off of it, like something that's developing right now. You can look and see. Let me show you here. If you go down to the 1 minute, you can kind of see we came up to the plus 0.5. Now we started putting in those lower highs. This is it right here. Okay, so it comes up, it's overbought. We can see it's outside of the Keltner. It comes back in, it pops up, makes another lower high. That lets me know that this level is holding true. Now what do? I jump in on this second lower high, and I ride this puppy. And now where's a good target? Well, I would say a good target is going to be about this zone here, maybe even the top of this box. So see, you've got structure there. You've got target areas you can go for. You've got different ways to play it. So every night we build a battle plan on this. We understand before. We'll know what the next day holds for us 18 hours in advance, because we'll be able to plot these charts with these deviation levels when price is sitting right here. So we'll be able to sit here and say, okay, if price comes up and holds this POC just simply means point of control. That's just where the bulls and the bears just had they kind of met in the middle, and this is just the point of control right here. So, but it acts as support and resistance, so we can use that too as an edge or a target. If this dips back in and holds, lower high, we can jump in on one of those lower highs and target that POC for a profit. So every night we can come in here and say, okay, if this thing goes from here to here, we've got this area to come back down. If this thing continues higher to plus 0.1, we'll nail it up there. Lower high, we got a good turning point right there, and we'll nail it and make money. If this chart decides to come lower, we'll try to catch a bounce and off the bottom of the box there, and maybe a lower high, and catch that. If we get change control down here at the plus or at the negative 0.5, and it starts coming back up, we can nail a binary right there. And then if it wants to dip further, You know, if it wants to come on down into the plus or the -1 here, we can nail a trade right there. Like I said, statistics, you know, statistical edge. You know, like I said, that 86% or whatever percent chance that you have for price to stay within that range is pretty amazing. So just with no price action or anything at all, you have this statistical edge in your favor. And trading options is, you know, that's what you need, because you can sit here and you can grab all the binaries you want and have that even if it dances around a little bit up here, you know, you've got that huge advantage there, knowing that you're in at the best price possible for a reversal. You know, something freakish could happen, but it's very rare. Price generally stays in these zones, and we just gotta learn how to play them and be patient. Wait for change control at these levels. Wait for those. You know, if we're buying, we gotta be lower, higher highs, higher lows. You know, and nail it right there, and ride it up here. Our target's right there. You know, we can play this so many different ways. So this is huge, guys. This is really good for us day trading wise. Forex, I'm going to continue to post. So if you do upload my charts, you're going to get the 3 lines every week, and I'll be posting in the chat room which ones I'm in and which ones I'm you know, messing around with. I'm really going to ease off of Forex as far as trying to day trade them. I just don't feel like day trading the you know, Forex is just too noisy. It's too up and down. There's just too much going on. Forex to me is just so much clearer on a daily chart. So that's where I'm going to go back to and just focus on that for us, because there's ways that you can capitalize on that without, you know, with no stress at all. And I'm going to touch base on that too, and I hope I've been doing a pretty decent job of trying to lay that out for you. But good things are coming, and I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. And you know, we're pushing forward. This is huge. This right here for our group right now is huge. Like, this right here means everything. Like, this is a huge edge that we have right now. Now we learn how to play them correctly, guys. We're gonna be making money every day. I mean, that's just every day we're in the market. We're gonna be cruising. We're gonna be easy money, you know. And especially having this edge, you know, you can't get this kind of edge in the stock market or anywhere else. This is good stuff, and we're not the only ones looking at it. And you can see right now, I mean, it's fulfilling itself right now as I'm recording this. You can see, and I want you to look too. Look what happened when it come out of the box. Look at this. It pops out of the box and it holds to the tick, so, you know, as support right there. You know, so that's a good indication that this thing's going to keep going higher, right? So many different ways to play this. So that's my plan. I'm going to send you these. You know, I'll send you one at the beginning of the week, especially with the Forex, and then the MBEV. You know, you can do whatever you want with these charts. You know, that's just my setup, but you can kind of customize them all you want to and stuff. But I just, like MBEV, I always crank it up about 9:15 in the morning and trade it for the first few minutes. I'll go over that really fast. Let me go over MBEV really fast while I got time here. So the way I trade MBEV here, actually no, I'll just make that another video. But yeah, the first 10 minutes or 20 minutes of the morning, I'm on MBEV. I bring it off. Now I'm going to be switching over to ES, and I've got my Forex here that I'm just scanning, making sure everything's working out to my, you know, what binaries I have, and and then focusing on the ES here, because the ES/ES, we can do it on any futures market too. It's just a lot of work to put all this charting up. So right now I'm just concentrating on ES/ES, but you never know, we may get to doing all of them. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions about uploading that charting to your TOS platform, just hit me up, because I've been running tests on it to make sure it works on mine, and I think I got it figured out. And yeah, so have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.